Hey guys, welcome back to Painful Plays. My name is Rado, and I'll be your guide to today's video. So we finished Final Fantasy, and today is Pokemon Day. And in honor of Legends Z to A, we're going to jump into Legends Arceus. Let's hope I don't botch this too much. Yeah, welcome in, guys. Welcome to Pokemon Legends Z to A. I'll try and mess with my camera a little bit and all kinds of stuff. Try not to get myself too tapered down. But I hope everyone had a wonderful Pokemon Day. I hope you're excited about the starters. Today we're doing Legends Arceus. Kicking it off. Yeah, we want English. I gotta mess with the audio. I don't know how loud it's gonna be. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. Hopefully that's not too loud. It is well that thou art here. Really? I am that which humans call Arceus. It's not Arceus. Not sure it's Arceus. Now I wish to know thine appearance. Am I blonde? No. Yeah, let's go wrong. What is thy name? Well, as always, my name is Rado. Welcome to Painful Place. Yeah. In a previous lifetime, I have captured every Pokemon in this game. But it's been like 2 years, so we're doing it again. And maybe not every game. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. Yeah, I bet. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Rado. Yes, sir? Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more. You're not gonna leave me in the trenches taking grenades, sir? I've awakened. And I'm wearing shirt! And sandals? Oh no. Hopefully we're not going anywhere too cold. It's a phone! Is he holding me? Pokemon Legends Arceus. Arceus. Little loading sign. Wake up! Oh, do wake up, won't you? What? What are those? Are you alive, my boy? What are you? I've also never used a semi-pro controller before. You gave me quite the shock, falling from the sky like that. But thank goodness you seem unharmed. Where am I? Why, this is Prelude Beach, of course. Dear me, did the shock of your fall somehow addle your memory? I must say your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I don't know. You see, you seem a bit in a pickle. in a bit of a pickle. May I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? No. No, I don't think so. So you don't know anyone around here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? Somehow, I guess. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such a need. Oh my, I'd completely forgotten. I had just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. Ah, but do you even know what a Pokemon is? Of course I do. They're Pokemon, gosh. Oh my, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have common ground. Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me, these mysterious creatures that they are. Oh yes, and what might your name be? Rado. Oh, so you're called Rado. This name is quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Levinton. I am something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. These Pokemon... Oh, he took off. Oh, blast it, bother my darling Pokemon. Why will she run for me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. So yeah, we have to go catch Pokemon now. Wait, you 3, wait! So, we're learning to play. If I click down, I dash. Do I have the dive feature yet? No, I don't. It's an Arceus phone. There's a glowing, beeping object over there. So let's go to it and investigate. You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel strange power emanating from it. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone, and thy mission is seek out all Pokemon. I don't know how that fits in his back pocket. So now we ride. Alas, yet another miss. Aha! I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways, but tossing some Pokeballs their way. But I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about the 3 first. Nope. Now that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. Crew! That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it's surprised or irate. Boom! And last but not least, that Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Plish splash. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing. How to go about catching the Pokemon. I need some balls. Here you are, my boy. Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. I obtain 50. And they're mysterious Pokeballs, but they're Pokeballs. Ah, but that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. So what's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink, oh my gosh, able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon and, why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. I know you've just met, but I'm afraid I have no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at a Pokemon and let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Sketch paint. Hold the ZR button down. Tray a Pokeball. Take aim. And release it to throw. So, let's start over here. We got one. Wonderful, you caught a Pokemon. It seems you've quite the knack for this catching business, Rado. Only 2 runaways remain. Pow. And we got our second Pokemon. I can hardly believe it, Rado. Incredible. You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon. Never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. Just one more to go. Let's wrap it up sharpish, Wooly. Alright, so the last one should be, yep, right there. He broke out. Ah, yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, boy. Hey! Ow! Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived in the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. As I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come calling. But I must say, Rado, I was taken aback by how well you use those Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here now. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an Arc Phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. Ah, you see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokédex. Yes, a proper Pokédex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? Ah, you convinced me. Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We've got a Pokédex complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodging and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me onward to Jubilife Village. Look at that storm. That's a rift in time. Okay. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young man was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit. He's in sandals. He's homeless. He has no friends. That tornado above that mountain is awfully scary. This way, if you please. Jubilife Village, it's come a long way thanks to the fine people of the Galaxy Expedition team. This road we're on now is known to locals as Canella Ave. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's much to do, and yet not many to do it. And since we know so little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to set foot outside the village. Now that impressive building up ahead of us is Galaxy Hall, headquarters. Oh, botheration. I'd almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. May I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past this bridge here, then to the left, the Wallflower it's called. Your ARC phone's beeping. Somehow it seems to show where you need to go next. Use the minus button to view the map on the ARC phone. And then guidance markers. You'll see soon enough, folks. So we go to the guidance marker. We talk to this guy. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? This is Benny. The Wallflowers for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. He's like, damn. Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you. What if you were attacked by a Pokemon? You'd be mincemeat in those flimsy clothes. If the guard let you through, though, you must have ties to somebody in the village. Perhaps you've met Professor Leventon. He's a scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though it makes me a bit worried for him. I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thunder Shock not too long ago, and had to make it to my bed. But the professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last. Unfortunately, it's just as Akari says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Professor! But everything will be quite alright now. Rado here has agreed to help us with our Pokédex. She's like agitated. Excuse me? You plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like without Captain Silene's permission. I'll allow it. Captain Silene? Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I am captain of Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Silene. Professor Laventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped out of his control. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so. Yeah, that's me. Quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please, but make it for 3 today. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never failed to please. Professor Laventon, where exactly did you meet our visitor here? Well, you know, that great hole in the sky. The one people call the space-time rift. Our new friend fell right out of it. You can't be serious. Come on now. I'm a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomenon. I concern myself only with the facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. That there are in the grass, in forests, by water, and wherever you like. Our job in the Survey Corps is to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess and what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Rado will come in. He successfully caught 3 Pokemon. 3 of them in quick order, if you understand. Nobody in Galaxy Team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. 3? We have a hard time of catching even one when wild Pokemon come after us. Ah, well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well. And it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with an outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on that Pokédex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain stress eating soon enough. Now have your fill, Rado. And think, if you make it into the Galaxy Team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all its members, needs even if said members fall out of the sky. That was quite delicious indeed. Yes, the food was lovely, but more importantly, you do remember that Rado has a travel pass to join the Survey Corps, don't you? Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Rado's skills. Let's get this man a Pokemon. Let's hope it's not misplaced. Rado, was it? Yes. For tonight at least, we'll provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. But if you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You'll be expelled from the village to meet your fate and perhaps your death in the wilds. Probably my death. Captain Silent's somewhat like Hisui, in that they're both quite harsh. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turn in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for the day. And with that, I bid you both good night. Night, Leventon. Yes, good night. So no starter. We're like 22 minutes in, no starter. A rift in the sky, people falling from it. The world is full of mysteries. Kari. Head to Survey Corps to the room you've been assigned to. Ooh. And it's time for bed. What's here? Oh, water. Bedtime. Survey tip. Contain all sorts of information. Press the up button to get help. Handy tips for members. Diligent record saving. Yep. Save as often as you can. I tend to save quite a bit, if not too much. Try to save everything. All the time. What's going to happen? The Bidoofs! Lightning struck a tree! Oh, that's a scary Pokemon. Growling in the distance. The next day. Good morning, Rado. Are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Today's the day of your trial, so let's get going. Could get changed. What lovely weather we've got. I hope you had a nice sleep, even if this land is strange to you. Let's get to headquarters. Captain Silene's waiting. Survey Corps offices. Wow, the Survey Corps offices are here on the first floor. Don't give up. Keep those eyes open. The wild Pokemon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against the whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go far afield, but the Middle Corps will put you to the rights. The man's with the security corps, and even with his own partner, he took a beating from the wild. It's sad. Without a partner Pokemon of your own, you might find this trial particularly trying. Captain Silene, Rado's here. You may enter. Let us get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable of going out into the Obsidian Fields and catching 3 different Pokemon species. Bidoof, Starly, Shinx. Catching 3 Pokemon from the start? No one in the Galaxy team has ever managed that. Did the stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for him. If the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of the Survey's Corps satchels to carry whatever you need in the field. The satchel doesn't exactly match your mode of dress. Akari, I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. I love her Abra on the back. Galaxy Team's first entry trial. Press the Y button while consulting the map on the art phone. You can check tasks. Pardon, Rado. Come with me for a moment. Only a half hour in and we're about to get our starter. Who are we going to take? Now, jolly good morning to everyone. Is something the matter, Professor Laventon? In order to complete our Pokédex and, well, simply survive in the unforgiving land, Rado absolutely must pass this trial. And as Professor of Pokemon, I've got just ticket to help accomplish that. Boom! My starters. Boom! And Splish Splash. Go on, Rado. Pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my boy, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? Well, it's no secret that I want this guy. I do love Cyndaquil. Boom! Do you want Cyndaquil as your partner? Yes! I love Cyndaquil. Even with the dark lore he now has. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Good show. I've tucked Cyndaquil back inside a Pokeball and it's yours, so take it. Pokeball. You've received Cyndaquil. A word of advice, my boy. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the field. Cuckoo! Splash! They look as if they're cheering on their friend Cyndaquil. Or perhaps they're jealous that it gets to help you with your trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Rado fell out of the sky, after all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research from now on. Or for now. By the by, what species has Captain Silene charged you with catching? Well, that's smashing! All 3 of those species can be found in Obsidian Fields. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial then. We got the balls. 20 Pokeballs. These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work as a treat. They work a treat, and as you've already seen. You'll have this trial cleared in no time. I guess you're finally ready. You'll have to leave the village for your trial, then turn left to exit the headquarters, then head to the gate. Okay, so turn the camera. All right, guys, so next time on Pokemon Legends Arceus. I gotta save it. How do I save? That's not it. How do we save? I wasted a ball. Oh. So is it minus that brings this up? So we zoom out this way. Okay, so that's all that. Capture taken. Alright guys, so next time in Pokemon Legends Arceus, we are going to go out and we're going to capture 3 Pokemon. We're going to get the story going. As always guys, thanks for stopping by. And I really want you to, you know, have yourselves a great day, a better afternoon, and a fantastic night as always. I really appreciate you taking some time for me. And happy Pokemon Day, everyone. Have a good one. Bye-bye.